year is 2008, and the world teeters on the brink of war. Radical ultranationalists have seized power in Moscow. Their goal, the re-establishment of the old Soviet Empire. Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan. One by one, the nearby independent republics slip back into the Russian orbit. Russian tanks sit in the Caucasus Mountains and the Baltic forests, poised to strike to the south and east. The world holds its breath and waits. For one small group of elite soldiers, the war has already begun. U.S. Special Forces Group 5, 1st Battalion, D Company. Deployed on peacekeeping duty to the Republic of Georgia in the Caucasus, this handful of Green Berets represents the very tip of the spear, the first line of defense. Equipped with the latest battlefield technology and trained in the latest techniques of covert warfare, they strike, swiftly, silently, invisibly. They call themselves the Ghosts.
The obstacle course will teach you how to move through the world. Use the basic movement keys to move forward and back and side to side. Use the mouse to turn and look up and down. In addition to standing upright, you can crouch and go prone. When you're on the battlefield, keeping your head down is a good way to avoid getting shot, and your own shots will be more accurate if you're lying down. Practice changing your stance using the stance up and stance down keys. Go prone and crawl under the barbed wire. When you're standing still, you can peek around obstacles. Press the left and right peek keys and practice using the barrier. Remember, the smaller the target you present to the enemy, the harder you are to hit. When you're standing still, you can peek around obstacles. Press the left and right peek keys and practice using the barrier. Remember, the smaller the target you present to the enemy, the harder you are to hit. Open doors using the action key. Try to avoid standing directly in front of a door when you open it. Open doors using the action key. Try to avoid standing directly in front of a door when you open it. It makes you a prime target for whoever's on the other side. This is the small arms range. Here you'll learn how to fire a rifle and a pistol, how to switch weapons, reload and use a scope. The assault rifle is your primary infantry weapon. Aim at a target and press the fire key to shoot. Notice how the reticule changes size as you move and fire. The smaller the reticule, the more accurate your shot will be. Practice hitting the targets downrange. If you run out of bullets, change magazines with the reload key. Use the weapon mode key to switch between single shot and burst mode. The sniper rifle is equipped with a scope for long-range shots. Press the zoom key to cycle through the scope's zoom levels, or use the mouse wheel for continuous zoom control. Practice hitting the long-range targets. In addition to his primary weapon, every soldier can carry one secondary. You can switch between the primary and secondary by pressing the switch weapons key. switch to the pistol, and practice hitting the short-range targets. This is the grenade range. Here you'll learn how to throw hand grenades and fire a grenade launcher. Press escape at any time to exit training. Tap the fire key to toss the grenade a short distance, or hold and release the key for a long throw. Notice that the reticule doesn't change size. Grenades will go exactly where you throw them, but you'll need to learn to take the arc of your throw into account. Practice lobbing grenades over the low wall in front of you, or hitting the targets in the far building. Press the fire key to launch a grenade. The standard grenade launcher needs to be reloaded after every shot. Grenades fired from grenade launchers explode on impact, so don't try to bounce them around corners. This is the rocket range. Here you'll learn notice how the rocket reticule differs from the rifle and grenade reticules. With rockets you can't fire the weapon until the reticule reaches its minimum size. Wait for the reticule to converge, then press the fire key. The standard rocket launcher needs to be reloaded after every shot. The only way to destroy a tank or other armoured vehicle is with an anti-tank rocket, so be sure to equip your team with them if the mission briefing indicates you're going up against armour. And remember that rockets have a backblast. If you fire a rocket when there are friendlies standing behind you, you'll take them out as well. This is the machine gun range. Here you'll learn how to fire a fixed machine gun. Press ESC to use a fixed machine gun, stand in front of it, and press the action key. Press the fire key to fire the machine gun. Notice that you don't have a targeting reticule. Use the tracers to walk your shots onto the target. Practice shooting at the targets downrange. This is the demolitions range. Here you'll learn how to place a Claymore anti-personnel mine and detonate it. This same technique is used for placing demolitions charges and battlefield sensors. Press escape at any time to exit training. Use the fire key to place the Claymore in the center of the blast pit. Aim it toward the target dummies. It will face in the same direction you're facing when you place it. When the Claymore is ready, move to the safety of the blast bunker for detonation. Press the fire key again to detonate the Claymore. The trigger works at any range. Demolitions charges don't have triggers. They're set to go off on timers well after you're clear of the mission area. If a mission requires a demolitions charge to complete an objective, you'll be told about it in the briefing. The route to the next training range is through this darkened hallway. Switch on your night vision goggles with the night vision key. Night vision is essential in low-light situations, but you'll see better in full illumination with it switched off. When you leave the darkened area, press the night vision key again to switch it off. This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface. The other soldiers in your platoon are in the courtyard below. Press the command key to call up the command interface. The interface will only stay up as long as you hold down the key.
Holding. Holding position. Holding.
Your platoon is organized into 3 fire teams. You're in Fire Team Alpha. You can tell a fire team where to move by selecting it in the command interface and place. If you hold the mouse button down while adding a waypoint, you'll see a firing arc. Moving the mouse changes the direction of the firing arc. You can use this to tell a fire team to direct their shots in a particular direction. It's good for snipers or for laying down cover fire. The buttons on the left side of the command interface determine each fire team's rules of engagement, or ROE. Using the movement ROE, you can order a fire team to hold, advance, or advance at all costs. Fire teams will automatically switch from advance to hold if they're in danger. If you want to keep them moving no matter what, set them to advance at all costs. Practice changing the movement ROE for your fire teams.
No fear. No fear. We're here.
This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface to issue orders to the other soldiers. This concludes your Ghost Recon basic training. Press escape at any time to exit training. This concludes your Ghost Recon basic training. Press escape at any time to exit training.
Welcome to Tbilisi, gentlemen. Hope you got some shut-eye on the flight from Bragg, because now that we're here, we got a lot of work to do. Here's the situation. We've been deployed at the request of the Georgian government to help them deal with rebels on their Russian border. Our area of operations will be the South Ossetian Autonomous Region, 1,500 square miles of small villages and rugged backcountry. The Ossetians have been skirmishing with the Georgian army for years, but lately, the attacks have escalated to the verge of all-out war. Washington thinks that the Russians have engineered the current flare-up as an excuse to step in and annex the whole region. Our job is to cut the legs out from under the revolution before that can happen. Our first mission is a raid on a rebel base in the Caucasus Mountains. A rebel leader named Bakur Papashvili has been attacking army convoys across the Terek River. You'll need to take out his guard post first, then hit his main camp. You'll find Papashvili in the caves at the top of the hill where he set up a command center. Take him alive if you can. But remember that he won't surrender unless all his guards are eliminated.
Seems quiet enough.
Too quiet.
No fear.
Holding position.
Holding position. No fear. Holding. We're gone. Moving out. In position.
We've arrived.
We're here.
Kill confirmed. He's history. We've arrived. Taking cover. We're pinned down. Taking some lead. Goodbye. He's history. Kill confirmed. Goodbye. Kill confirmed. Roger. Moving out. We've arrived.
In position. In position.
We're here. Holding.
Holding position. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.